Hey everyone! So, I'm still new to this whole YouTube thing, but I I kind of have been thinking that the inspirational phrase that keeps coming to mind is live life and share it. So whenever I don't know what to share, live life and share it keeps coming back to my head. I don't know if that's a message from God or if that's just a nice rhythmic pattern that I like, and it keeps coming back to mind whenever I am confused about what to do or say. But whatever the case, it seems reasonable. I've just been trying to figure out what that means and what it looks like exactly. And of course, it occurs to me that, I want this channel to be about sharing the journey that I am on in my art development. Speaking of which, my shirt is one of my drawings. I don't know if that's really relevant to this video, but I do plan to hopefully put that particular piece on a speed paint up on YouTube eventually, hopefully soon. Anyway, the point being that live life and share it seems to be a recurring thought in my head as far as creating social media content and sharing my journey. So what that looks like, I'm still figuring out, but I've watched a few other YouTubers who basically do this, even though that might not be their saying, so to speak. But, for example, I recently signed up for Instacart shopping, like today. And it's the end of the day, I'm getting ready for bed. I'm about to take my makeup off and stuff. I'm very tired. But I recently signed up, and probably tomorrow or the day after, I will try to do my first few shops with Instacart and see how it goes. I've never done it before, so it'll all be new to me. But I've been watching some YouTube videos on it because there are people who actually record how to do it and what their experience is like and how it's been going for them. So kind of similar to what I'm trying to do with my art development. But watching those has kind of given me some inspiration for, these people are honestly just sharing kind of their day and how they go through their lives, and sometimes they even show things that are not related to Instacart or whatever their main theme is, but it helps them seem and feel like real people and show what their days and work is really like. And I actually really appreciate that, so I'm going to try to do the same. And basically, developing a professional artist is becoming, well, I mean, it's a challenge in figuring out where to focus, at least for me. So I'm one of those people that has so many interests. I tend to spread myself too thin and get pulled in too many directions, and so I get unfocused, and it's hard to get things done. With regards to becoming a professional artist, I would love it if I could just immediately make a living doing my art, and some people can perhaps, but I am not one of those people. I'm kind of a slow bloomer, so I need to focus on things that can earn me some money more quickly in the here and now, while I am developing my art as a side hustle in the background, and hopefully my art can eventually take over as my income that can sustain me. But for now, I'm not quite there yet. So I am still in school also until end of April. I should graduate May of 2024. So excited for that. And I'm going to be working on my senior portfolio for the next 4 months or so to try and make that better. But in the meantime, I also need to earn money. And it's really difficult to put in lots of time-consuming art effort and also be able to earn money at the same time, because both things require time, and time is kind of in short supply, it seems, lately. So Instacart is one of my more recent solutions that, on top of donating plasma for a few extra bucks each week, is what I've been doing lately. I do have a part-time job as well. All of my work is self-employed contractor freelance work right now. I'm trying to get multiple streams of income going, but the danger there is that I keep spreading myself too thin sometimes. So focusing can be hard, but I need to pick something to focus on that actually gets me what I need to meet my needs in the here and now while I work on my side hustle. So Instacart is something I'm going to do on the side along with donating plasma, and that should boost my income with my part-time job a little bit. And you're like, Dina, why don't you just get a better paying job? Well, I'm working on it. I am. But while I'm in school, I need the flexibility because art takes time if it's going to be done well. And quality is very important to me. So I am not comfortable with committing to a full-time job just yet while I have these big final art projects looming over my head. And I fully expect to work full-time once I graduate. But for now, I just need some part-time flexible things to kind of get me by. And I don't know, share in the comments if that's something that you can relate to. If you're in school and you're one of those people that can be full-time student, full-time employee, and full-time parent, that sort of thing, kudos to you. I don't know how you do it. I can't do that. For me, if I'm going to do well in school, I cannot have like no sleep and be stretched so thin that I'm constantly working myself to death just to survive. And that's hard because I am barely making it at the moment, but I'm okay with that because that's where God has me, and He's always provided exactly what I need right when I need it. It's not always comfortable, but I am getting by, and that's the important thing. Remember, it'll work out. Even when it's hard, you just keep going. It'll work out. That's the lesson there. So I just wanted to share that and let you know that, things aren't always clear every single day. Things aren't always easy, and sometimes there are times when I don't know if I'm going to be able to pay my bills, and I don't know what to prioritize because everything seems important and urgent, and I don't know where I should put my time and focus sometimes. So I just kind of got to take a breath and sometimes write things out, pray about it, and pick something. And ultimately, as long as you do something that benefits you in some way, that gives you that one step forward for that day, then it's a successful day. Because as long as you're doing your best and you're using the wisdom and discernment and logic and reasoning that God's given you to make the best decision possible based on the information and situation that you're in and that you have and the resources you have, no one can ask anything else more of you. And I have to keep reminding myself of that as well. So I hope that's encouraging. I really didn't plan this video, but I felt like it was worth sharing another day in my life as far as just trying to feel my way through this journey, because sometimes the next step isn't always clear. And I've been experiencing that quite a lot lately, actually, where I'm not sure what's coming next. I'm not sure which direction to take or what to focus on or what deserves the most effort, attention, investment. But as long as I work on something that moves me forward in some way toward a goal or toward paying a bill or just getting me to the next day, then things will work out. They always do. So just keep moving on. Just keep moving, even when you're not sure which way to go. And sooner or later, things will become more clear. Just got to get through the mess. As Dory from Finding Nemo would say, just keep swimming, just keep swimming. Same idea. Just keep moving, just keep dancing, just keep drawing, just keep painting, just keep doing whatever it is that your goal requires you to do. And sooner or later, we'll get there. It may take longer than we want, but as long as we don't quit, we'll eventually arrive. Happy New Year, everyone.